Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing again with the At First Sight palette from RAWBEAUTYKRISTI and ColourPop. Today I decided I wanted to sit down and do the look that calls to my heart with the RAWBEAUTYKRISTI ColourPop At First Sight palette. I want to play with these greens, this shade Evergreen, Puffball, and of course I want to play with the Super Shock Like a Moss that we didn't get to play with last time. And I think that I'm going to attempt a cut crease again. Sorry about my nails. Yeah, they're looking a little rugged. That's okay. We'll just ignore that. I need to figure out how to get, what is this called? Dip powder off of my nails at home. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my Milani eyeshadow primer. And again, this time I'm not going to set it down with anything because I feel like I got better pigment as well as a less dry and cakey looking application like I did with my other video that if you haven't seen, I will link for you up here and down below, where I played with more of the purple and the red and the yellow in that video. All right, so I think I am going to start with Chanterelle again and use that in the crease. All right, and then to deepen that up, I think I'm gonna go in with some of the shade Puffball, and I'm gonna take it on the very tip of the brush, not the sides or anything, but the tip, put it into the crease, tilt it up like I have been to create that illusion that my eyelid is higher than I think. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the shade Homegrown and pack that into the outer corner V area. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush with nothing on it and just kind of blend over this. All right, so now time for the big guns. Let's attempt this cut crease. Okay, so I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And I'm taking it on this very small shader brush. And I'm going to run it along my eye. Well, let's see, can we do it? Look up. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill that in like a half moon cut crease. Okay. Trying to kind of keep my eye open. I'm going to wipe my brush off of any excess concealer and just kind of blend out this edge so it's not so harsh and defined. Okay, now I'm going to wipe the same brush off. I'm going to go in and pack my eyelid with the shade Fiddlehead. Alright, I'm going to take an even smaller, this is a Precise shader, to continue packing that color on even closer to the end of the cut crease. Alright, and now I'm going to take some glitter glue and place it onto the eye right in the middle of the green, like basically right above my iris or whatever that's called, pupil, that's the word. Oops, well apparently we're going to take it all over the shade Fiddlehead. And then I'm going to go back in with that Precise shader and tap into the shade Evergreen and pack that on. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take some of the shade Puffball, it's kind of this lighter brown shade, and I'm going to go between the green and the dark brown to kind of blend it together. I'm also going to take this detailed pencil, dip into that shade Puffball, and kind of create a shadow above where I did the cut crease to define it just a tad more. I actually tapped into just a of homegrown and Puffball just to give it a slightly darker color, just ever so slightly. Let's clean this up and look at what we've got. I think I'm going to take the tiniest bit on a very fluffy brush of the shade Old Growth and blend up to my brow bone on a very fluffy brush. All right, I think I'm happy with that. So now I think I'm going to save this for the inner corner in the brow bone highlight. So we'll do that in just a second. So now on to the other eye, which I'm going to reprime because it pretty much dried down. Okay, so here it is. Again, this side looks much better. Don't ask me why. It always does. So I'm going to throw on some lashes and all that and the rest of my face, and I'll be right back to finish up this look. All right, the rest of the face is done. If you're curious curious. If you're curious as to what I'm wearing, I am testing out the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation for a second time, trying it with some different primers, so I will link that for you above and below. So let's go ahead and finish up this eye look. I did get my lashes on. It was quite the fiasco. I learned that I need to like bend them more, and I had to like try to break them, and it was a whole thing. So I am wearing Kristi's gloss over top of my ColourPop BFF liner. So let's finish up these bottom lashes. What do I want to do? Yeah. All right. So first we're going to go in and sharpen this. This is the Epic Wear liner stick from NYX in the shade All Time Olive. Has anybody else seen the Ulta for their Black Friday sales has like the Epic Wear liner kit on sale? I'm kind of interested to look at that and see what shades are in it, because this is a really good formula. So let's put this in the waterline. Yeah, it's like not even want to go in on this side. Let's do a little bit of fiddlehead, very close to the lash line. I poked myself good trying to do my lashes. I wish I'd been recording. Oh, that was awful. Okay, and then underneath that, I'm going to take Puffball. And then just in that outer section, I'm going to take a little tiny bit of Homegrown to kind of connect right there. Like trying to find a very little brush. Actually, this one's probably best. Just a little bit of Homegrown. Now, because when I put concealer on, it kind of got up into that corner, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of Chanterelle to put some of that golden color back right there. And then let's go in with Like a Moss. Here it is for inner corner highlight and brow bone. Oh, shoot, I think I'm going to have to try to put that on with my finger. It's not wanting to go on with. I'm literally just trying to like stamp the corner of my pinky into my inner corner. There we go. See? I'm just like stamping. Boom. Okay. It's a little too far down, but oh well. It's kind of pretty actually. It gives it like a little bit of a pop actually. I'll stamp with just a little bit more over here. Now, I'm going to take this and just stamp it. Nope, all that did was pull off my lashes. Dadgummit. I cannot win with these lashes, I'm telling you. So here is the finished look using the Raw Beauty Kristi palette. Ignore this eye. My eyelash has completely popped off on the inner part. My makeup wipe has run dry, and I had mascara all over this spot right here, which has now made it very dark. So on that note, I wave the white flag and I'm calling this quits. Like, look at that. It drives me crazy. I don't know why I can't do lashes to save my life. Like, look at that. So anyway, pretending that my lash isn't a mess, here's the finished look. Again, I really like this side. The shadows just in of themselves are amazing. They blend so well. They're so easy to work with. You really don't have to put in a lot of effort to get a nice blend. Yeah, so this is definitely something that I'll be playing with more. It's just beautiful. The shades are beautiful. It's a very beautiful curation of different colors and tones. So this is definitely a great palette. This Like a Moss is beautiful. Like that goldy green shift is just perfection. And so thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. And maybe by then I'll have learned to put on lashes. Bye-bye.